afternoon, guys. See if I can get this shiny today. Maybe luck will finally be on my side. I hope you guys had a good Wednesday. Mine was pretty good. Nice and quiet. I did a little bit of shiny hunting in my side game on Scarlet. Got a shiny Hoot Hoot. Realized that if you are in one of the time-locked sections in Kitakami, it creates the ultimate time to just shiny hunt anything that spawns at night. Oh, Wheezy. You enjoying being up on the bed? She's not gotten up on the bed as much since I moved it. I don't know if I just made her mad or if it was kind of because I fell and hurt myself more or less the day after, but she's been on my bed 90% of the morning. I even got curtains pulled back a little so they can look outside. I poked into doing vertical streams a little bit, looked into how you can do both streams at the same time, which I might do a test run one day. But I have some stuff I would have to download for OBS first. That would probably not be any day this week. It might be something I fiddle with Sunday, maybe. And obviously I would have to test and make sure it just didn't want to kill my computer. Has it, we're getting trailers for Legends ZA and Champions Sunday, which wouldn't overly surprise me if we did, because the promotional cycle for Legends ZA has been just kind of out of whack just because it's been so different. Like, we can of course expect the Pokemon Day trailer. We can always expect the Pokemon Day trailer, but we didn't get one in June. We got one in July, which was announced in June. When usually we get one in June. Usually we're a little bit into promotional period now, meaning I think we've generally by this point I think we've gotten one more kind of smallish trailer, either showing off a new Pokemon. Well, usually showing off a new Pokemon, actually. Digging this music. I poked around and went through 2 or 3 different things, and the first couple of them were like, here's some chill rainy day music, and it's like, no, I'm sleepy enough the past few days as it is. It's like, let's find something fun. This is actually like Mewtwo's nighttime mix or something, so like it's not Pokemon music, but the picture for the list is a Mewtwo. that my foot is starting to itch. Not like horribly, but just little bits at a time, which I know itching is kind of part of the healing process, but it's like, I had an itch last night. It was just right under the I guess you would call it the seam, where more or less where your big toenail ends. It's like of all the weird places to have an itch on my foot. Woke up this morning feeling like I just spent all day yesterday walking across rocks. Hopefully I should be able to put on a pair of sneakers soon. Yeah, slight swelling of my right foot has made flip-flops annoying. But I have not tried sneakers, which you'll probably try Saturday when I go to work. Therapy Joe did a live stream yesterday, and I showed everyone around the Pokemon Center and stuff. I need to sit down and watch that. I meant to and kept getting sidetracked. But it's so funny though, because everybody's there when who's showing off pictures of like the stuff they've gotten. It's like, I bought so much stuff, and it's like, don't you guys do this every year? Like, I don't pity you a bit. I'm still, in fact, slightly jealous. Last night I got a haircut, and it was a dream. So it was one of those weird ones. Wandered around the town square for 15 minutes because apparently the hairstylist moved into a bigger building because she was now working with another hairstylist. They were swamped, yet when you looked into the back you couldn't see anybody in any of the chairs. I slept there for a night before getting a haircut. They secretly dyed my hair burgundy, which I wouldn't complain about. I've had my hair burgundy before. I actually kind of liked it. I have always kind of wanted to have, when I do my faux hawk, have the middle section of my hair dyed burgundy. Just leave the rest of it brown. But and then, it's a dream, so I don't realize anything's wrong when I get home. I get home and realize the lady only shaved one side of my head, which would be technically no big deal, but I like having both sides shaved because my hair gets kind of heavy when it's long. I had like one of the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet haircuts, I think, just about. I don't know, Dream Me was convinced I looked very good with it, though. I'm also very convinced that for this dream, for me to look very good, my facial features changed. You moved! Do you need outside, baby? You don't know it yet, but either later today or tomorrow morning, I'm gonna give you a bath. I keep putting it off for no real reason other than I don't want to have to drag her in the bathroom. Which I can pick her up and carry her. But with my foot still kind of hurt and I don't want to like misstep and fall and hurt both of us. Here, let me see if she wants out real fast. Stella Marie, my baby, do you want outside? Oh, huh? Do you did went outside, which means here in a couple of minutes I'll have to let her in. Hold on. Capture card? Me and you are gonna have to go a few rounds, aren't we? I think my screen has frozen. It likes to do this on occasion. Give me just a second, I'll get it fixed. It's not an expensive capture card, so on occasion I do have to fight with it. I thought I might when I got up because it looked like my screen flickered for a second. Nope. Come on, where's my plug? There we go. It is just not wanting to read at all. Come on. You were doing good a minute ago. Why are you being so... Oh! And OBS is wanting to trip out. Yeah. Okay, there's that. Let me fix my camera. Hold on. Capture card, what is up with you? I gotta order me a new one. I've been hoping I wouldn't need to, but it might be about to become a necessity. It's just not wanting to show up at all. Come on. Stubborn thing. Ugh. Hate it when it does this. It'll do this for 4 or 5 minutes sometimes. Usually though, I at least get an image. It just pixelates real bad. Accepted. Where'd my mouse go? Come on, OBS. I might have to stop and start stream. I think OBS is wanting to have a major hiccup. Okay, there we go. And my camera froze again. Which is generally a lot easier to fix. There we are. So generally my capture card does pretty good. I just gotta fight with it a little bit on occasion. Alright, come on, Dr. Nods a lot. The 4 seconds of you needing to nod gives me so much anxiety because sometimes I think my thing's frozen again. Make sure my count's accurate. I feel like I'm at least 1 off. I might not be. Oh, I am. Alright, I had one earlier. I didn't count. I thought I didn't count it, but I didn't want to get ahead in case I had. Excuse me. Some orange pork before I streamed. It's dried my mouth out just a smidge. Hello, Omanyte from the doctor. Saw a post where they're doing Pokemon pin boards, which is a neat idea for people who have a bunch of extra Pokemon pins. Honestly, I think when it comes to those that I don't see much point in it. I would go and buy whichever pins I wanted, and those would just be my pins. But it is fun. I know a lot of other places and stuff do them, so. Gonna kind of listen out for Stella as well, because I doubt she'll be outside too long. It is afternoon and it will be getting not too hot yet, but heat of the day is rapidly approaching. I have no idea how tempted I am to scoot the little thrown Pokeball on my thing there up just a bit so it covers the Pokeball in the text block. Guys, I'm gonna have to get up in a minute and blow my nose. You know what? Wait and see if I can do that after I let Stella in. Get around the next Stardew Valley last night, or yesterday in general, but I think me and my ladies are gonna play Sunday, which should be fun. I really do need to go blow my nose though. Just a moment. I apologize for having to get up again so soon. your cookie. You're not burying it in the chair. She wanted to bury her cookie in the chair. Her dog treat. I call them cookies. Hold on. There we go. Easy hiccup fix this time. I know that worked out really well actually. I blew my nose and as I was coming back in here, she hit the door to be let in. A soft reminder that allergy season is on its way. Soon the roll of toilet paper will have to move back into the area on my desk. It's so funny though, Pin, for just whatever reason, while I was all kind of holed up in my papasan chair because I didn't want to lay in bed all day, just 4 or 5 times knocked poor Sirocco off the shelf above my bed, along with my little Minato plush, but he went back up there. So Sirocco just spent a week and a half in more or less with me in the papasan chair. That should be 60. Oh, how am I 4 behind? I want to check a few of these. So needless to say, Sirocco has moved back to the desk. So she can't be knocked off the shelf a billion and one times when the cat feels like using it to stretch. Had another night last night where it's like, cat, I don't want to fight with you all night. Because neither one of us could get comfortable around the other. He always, within 5 minutes of snuggling up to me, has me pushed just about to the edge of my dang bed. Then after about 20-30 minutes, he got up and abandoned me to come lay over here on the desk. I think he got hot. Right now he's curled up on the big poofy blanket I've been using at night because I still don't quite want to sleep under my covers because it's not comfortable for my foot. Watched it was a TikTok short the other day, and it's one of the people who have the really big collection of Pokemon plushes, and it's like, I have Bulbasaur and Squirtle and Charmander, and I want to say like Vulpix or something was next, and Pikachu and Pikachu and Pikachu, and it's very clear that they've been collecting all the Pikachus that are like in clothes and in the little outfits and whatnot. It's like, dang. I still want the little Machamp from Worlds this year. He's probably sold out though on like the Pokemon Center and stuff. I gotta be a little frugal because my Pokemon Home payment comes out next month. And then in October, my my Nintendo Online payment comes out, but I think I'm gonna cancel that and redo a $20 one. Wrong with the $50 one. It let me play a couple of the games I wanted to play, which was mostly just Pokemon Snap, I think. But I've not used it for anything else. I mean, yes, the desire to play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon is there, but I haven't done it yet. Dude, you get to next Saturday to shine. Not this Saturday, next Saturday to shine. And if you don't, I'm just hunting two of you in Sword. Either breeding for one or hunting one or hunting them both in the wild. I'm not certain yet. Might let you guys vote on that. I also think I might let you guys vote on the order of which games I play. If I do... The music slowed down. Okay. If I do Pokemon Y first, or if I do Legends Arceus. I feel like I should be moving in slow motion. Yep, that's helpful. So I've really been wanting to listen to the Paper Mario music. The first Paper Mario. Not that I'm sure the rest of the Paper Mario game music isn't fantastic as well. Yes. Hey, I can do laundry. Nice. Do you want me to wash your bed tomorrow? I will do. Yep. He got a laundry detergent. We've been out for a day or two. Not that we've had much laundry to do, but I can do his bed, and I can do my bed, and do a smallish load of laundry. I don't think we have too much piled up in there, honestly. And you've got some bleach, because we ran out of bleach the other day as well. Good, I need to bleach the tub a little bit. Next time he takes me to the store, I gotta get dog treats and cat treats and stuff. But that's generally a me buy if I can manage it. Last time he got dog treats for me, but I wasn't mobile then, so. Excuse me. Hi, Bubba. Did you hear Papa and decide to get up? Alright, go on. Oh, you're just gonna sit halfway in front of the TV? Bubba, unless he has to come back here to talk to me or go pee, he's probably not gonna come back this way for a little bit. Go see him, go say hi. OBS and my capture card just are not agreeing today. There's a little table over my computer, so he's less likely to step on the power button because he's done that 4 or 5 times now and turn it off. And he loves to sit on top of it, which is fine. I have a blanket up there for him to lay on it when he wants to. But he loves it because he can sit on it and just kind of peek around the door frame like he's being sneaky. But I don't think my little light helps at all. See something. A smidge. What? They don't want to look at your tail. What, lover boy? Huh? You beggar. You're bigger attention hound than Stella is. Yeah. Like you don't snuggle with me half the night. It's not food time. It is 3 hours, 2.5 hours until you get fed. He gets fed around 3. And you got plenty of water in your bowl in the bathtub. No, this way, over here. You know how this works. He thinks he has to have attention from the hand that is doing stuff. Whether messing with my mouse or playing with the Joy-Con. Seeing 3 or 4 videos where people are like, how long can you pat your cat's head until they attack you? And it just depends on the day with him. And his mood. Some days he takes it as, ooh, affection. Other days he takes it as a signal that I want to play with him. You pretty boy. You pretty thing. Hopefully you'll take back up to your cat tree soon. I switched windows so you could have a bit of a different view. You'll take back to those though more when we have the windows open more. Right now we don't because it's hot out. Oh, excuse me. If I had a second capture card and a second Switch, this would probably still be taking happen forever. I can't believe I've gone this far over odds without it. There's still a small part of me that is half convinced I might have got it earlier and just missed it somehow. That must be hangout time with Papa. So has not meandered her way back inside, or back in the bedroom. Yes, another. Either until they are shiny or until next Saturday. So 2 times over odds would be about 8,200. I'm gonna try to do my best to remember that odds are about 4,100. It's like 4,096 or something, but I'm gonna round that up to 4,100. We'll see how close I am to that next weekend. Be at 6,100 when I start, and then 5 days put me at 70. Should be about 7,600. So that would be 2 more days of streaming. I might go to the Tuesday or Wednesday after. We'll see. I might go double over if I can get it for double over odds. Not quite decided yet, but the current plan is to stop this game next Saturday. Bubba, I'm not gonna get up and shake your food bowl. He's not noticed yet. Half the time I don't even got it. Again, really? One of those days. a move. Pin Bubba! Go! I'm fighting with technical difficulties at the moment. There we go. Let me fix my camera. It's not my camera. There we go. I saw that glitch. I don't know what it is. Some days it does perfectly fine, and some days OBS just wants to throw a fit every 15 minutes. Like it is now. Maybe that'll help. I apologize for all the technical difficulties happening in this stream. If this keeps up, I might have to close out OBS and just restart it. God dang it. I might as well just keep that pulled up. Not playing a game that's going pixelated and glitchy every 5 seconds. There, hopefully that helped. Good lord. Pin Bubba. You're not starved to death. You're not dying, I promise. Guarantee you half his problem I could fix by standing up, going to the closet, picking up his food bowl, and shaking his food around. You could probably see the bottom of his bowl. It feels like it's taken me forever to get through this first batch of fossils. Bubba, you are not starved. The baby gate's not fallen over that I can tell. I was correct. There was a teeny tiny hole where you could see the bottom of his food bowl. Come on. I got 15 more of these dudes before the first reset. Usually by now I've just started the second reset, I think. probably check to make sure I'm actually on the last 10 fossils. Dude, I practically live here. I am not. I'm on the last 8. Oh, excuse me. That was good to know. Oh, excuse me. I'm not the only one. Dad's in the living room coughing. Are you better, Bubba? Now that I got rid of that scary hole in the middle of your food bowl, it wasn't even a big hole shoot through the middle of your food. You guys just go straight down when you eat, don't you? I was scrolling through my subscription stuff this morning, and one of the thumbnails for a Ruffles Rowlet video has what looks like a giant dinosaur head in it. And I don't watch the leak videos and stuff for the most part, because I want to be a little surprised about new megas and stuff. But I do generally glance at the thumbnails. One of them was like, oh, here's a possible leaked alpha. Okay, cool. Alpha. Mega. And the other one's just a giant dinosaur head, and it doesn't even look like a Pokemon dinosaur head. It looks like a Mario dinosaur head, and I'm like, Also, both Auroras and Tyrantrum are almost 9 feet tall. And so it makes me wonder if they will actually be doubling their size in Legends EA, because that would put them at almost 20 feet tall. Do a quick glance through. Which would be fantastic. Pokemon, please. That might be my boss. Hold on, just a second. Nope, it's sadly not my pay. people for dad. We get company and all the animals just vanish. They all gotta go see who's here. Should be about time for me to get my paycheck. If you guys get a lot of sound from me being closer to the front door and stuff. Often bothered during the middle of the day here. Evenings. Evenings is usually when we have people show up. playlist again so I can get 4 different versions of the Daytona thing. Mario mod ROM that Alpharad did. I've watched most of Moxie TV's playthrough of it, but I've not finished watching him play it. I probably wouldn't be in Nuzlocke because I'd want to go through and get just all the guys I could. It might be fun. great deal of fun just seeing all the little scenes and stuff people shared. Remember how just kind of impressed everybody was with how nice Monferno's flamethrower looked. The dude who showed us the shiny sparkle scene with the, what was it, with the Alpha Stantler, I think? All the little bits and bobs and stuff we got throughout the week. For dinner tonight. And I cleaned Daisy's water dish this morning because she dug around and made mud sometime yesterday. Oh, trudging back towards her pen and got a pitcher of water in one hand and a bowl in the other. And she's looking at me. It's like, yes, I'm coming. I'm just slow. Go out there and smooth back out the spot where I've been dumping her mud. She had one of her chew toys in it. Like, were you just having a grand old time yesterday? Watched Jurassic World Rebirth last night. My sister has it. It's fun. All the Jurassic Park and Jurassic World movies are pretty fun. They're fun kind of in the way the Tremors movies are fun. As much as I didn't care for the ones that were just Bert, they were still pretty good. I gotta finish out my collection of Tremors movies. I have the first four or five, I think, is a little box set I got from somewhere. Need to double check. get out to one of the little local thrifty stores and dig through DVDs again. Raiding team kicks a member out, and the member is like insanely powerful and looks like he would be a bad guy, but like secretly he's a good guy. And it's one of those ones where like dude's got 4 girls after him, but he's interested in none of them, so they just play it up as comic relief. And like he knows they're all interested in him, but he just wants nothing to do with them. Gotta poke Mom about finishing that. We only had like 2 or 3 episodes left. None of these guys want to be purple. You know, funny thing is even if I hadn't ended up taking a week and a half off because, you know, I couldn't sit comfortably in my chair with my foot, that there would still be no guarantee that I'd have had this shiny by now. And I could think I would have, but no guarantee at all that I would have. Been having the desire to build a Minecraft spawn again, or just a big base with a bunch of farms and stuff. Bunch of those shorts where it's just the dudes hopping through like holes in Minecraft and they're showing off 3 different scenes with really cool spawns. And one time I might have to save a bunch of them and go build various like spawn towns and stuff in them. Minecraft anyways. We've gotten updates and stuff. The new chests and the shelves and all the copper stuff for different colored fire and whatnot. And copper armor, I think, and the copper golems. Been through a hell forest yet. Excited for the next stint where me and all my friends play Minecraft. Watching the third Pokemon movie yesterday, and I pulled it up, just the subbed version, and it was really weird watching that one in Japanese for some reason. I watched the biggest majority of the Pokemon movies in Japanese as well as in English, but something just is so weird about watching the third movie in Japanese. I can't put it, like, figure out what it is about it that just doesn't feel right. You know, because it's subtitled, all the lines and stuff are more or less what they say in English. But just, I don't know if it feels like the tones and stuff are wrong, I think. The dude who plays, I want to say Professor Hopkins, but that might not be right. Who plays the professor in that one? Like, for some reason, he seems like his reactions and stuff are very flat. It might have been, it seemed like that movie was also very quiet. Just like the voices and stuff were softer than they should have been. Maybe it was a bad audio version or something. see what day Halloween is on this year. One videos of the dude who's like role playing as himself and his son, and it's basically doing like Pokemon advice and stuff. Did one yesterday where we were talking about not needing to evolve Pokemon, but it's like, okay, dude, it's your choice. And like even Ash in the anime, maybe you didn't need to evolve all your Pokemon. It's like, I don't quite get the purpose of this video, but yes, everyone knows that you don't have to evolve your Pokemon. I have a living Dex at home. That's like one of the best examples of not evolving Pokemon. I'm having a good laugh. I'm fairly certain I've been hearing like background music and noises and stuff from Naruto and whatever short drama series Dad has been watching lately. Not necessarily Naruto, it could be a different butyl noise, but my brain's been thinking Naruto whenever I hear it. Not complaining enough. There's this funny thing with the Scarlet and Violet, and with me and a bit of my friend group, and it's like, if you can't find a shiny Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet, complain about it. It's like almost every time you'll start complaining about it, and 5 minutes later it shows up, and it doesn't always work, but it works often enough that it becomes a thing. Maybe we need to start complaining about this Omanyte not being shiny. Alright, check my count real fast. I am 3 behind. Which doesn't surprise me, considering I think I legit skipped counting one of them like 2 minutes ago. I am considering that when I do my playthrough of Legend ZA, of keeping track of how many alpha Pokemon I've got. Because I'm not certain how I want a shiny hunt in it. Because usually I wait till I beat the game, get the shiny charm, and then do my real shiny hunting after. Or if there's anything I might want to try and shiny hunt in-game. Hi, Legion. But I might keep track of the alpha Pokemon I get for my alpha living Dex in Legend ZA. Legion, I have still not had a bit of luck getting this dang Omanyte shiny. It is being so stubborn. So how are you? I hope you've been having a good day. Monster not a lot. Thank you for giving my Omanyte. It's being super stubborn for no reason. I don't think I've went this far over odds on a Pokemon probably since that female Pyroar that took me like 5 hours to find in Blueberry Academy. Good, I'm glad you're doing okay. We are 2 days from being 2 months out from Legend ZA. Should have been here earlier. I was having technical difficulties with my capture card like every 5 or 6 minutes. It just did not want to cooperate at the beginning of the stream. So are you hoping we get Pokemon news? Other than anything the demo might give us this weekend from Worlds. Also, I'm weirdly pleased that, like, the overall reaching theme of the merchandise and stuff for Pokemon Worlds kind of seems to be that vintage, I want to say like 60s, it might be 50s actually, kind of 50s stuff. It's probably not completely like 50s stuff because they have these apparently these little cards and stuff placed around that are like the Regice girls and the black-eyed furrow seeds and stuff, you know, making mention of bands. Oh, hopefully you'll be able to get it. If you can't get it right away, hopefully it won't take you long to save up for it. Literally, probably the only reason I always seem to have money for Pokemon games is because I literally start saving for it after the new Pokemon game comes out. Which makes it seem like I should have a ton of money for Pokemon games. I have enough for this game at least. Then maybe a little bit to chip in with my friend for her birthday and Christmas presents for the year. Hopefully you'll be doing better by October. But also, if you can't get it when it releases, it's not the end of the world. It kind of sucks, but you'll be able to get it. It just might take a bit. Just not paying attention to the Omanyte or two before this one. Am I still on track? Yes, I am. If I had bukus and bukus of money, I would totally do a bunch of giveaways for Pokemon games every time one comes out. Hopefully you can, but it also doesn't come out this month. It comes out in October, so that should give you a bit more wiggle room for saving money. of luck. No, I recently got to where I could do monetization on Twitch. And I've not filled out anything for it yet, as much as I want to be able to do like some of the funner stuff. It doesn't seem worth it to make people watch commercials when I only at most have maybe 4 or 5 people in Twitch on occasion. That's the kind of thing I feel like I'm gonna wait to do. And I know you can get like subscriptions and stuff with that as well, but it still doesn't quite seem worth it. My numbers are too up and down for me to see much of a point in doing it. I don't see any reason to turn it on and earn like 15 cents in ad revenue. If I knew I had could have the extra and it would be okay, I would give you at least $5 or so towards it. But Pokemon Home comes out of my account next month, and then my Nintendo my Nintendo Online comes out the month after. So I gotta make sure I have enough money in my account and stuff for those. I'm at the time of the year that my working slows down quite a bit, so I'm having to be a bit less, or well, a little bit more frugal with money, so. Mine comes out in October, a couple of days after Legend ZA releases, actually. Comes out like the Sunday after or something. It used to come out, I want to say in August, but I had some extra money last year from helping do a Minecraft spawn. Oh, not a spawn, a PvP area. So I said, what the heck, and flipped over to the $50 one just so I could play some of the games and stuff. I'm going back to the $20 one in October though. The day I fell a couple weeks ago and hurt my foot and stuff, I had a job interview that afternoon. Not for anything like overly glorious, but I let the manager know that if she still needed the job filled, I'd be able to do an interview next week, and she's already filled the position, so I lost out on that. Which sucks, but it is what it is. I can't blame her. I wasn't going to be mobile for about 2 weeks, and she needed a worker. Because my dad knows her. She said she's a nice lady. And she said she'd keep me in mind for any other positions, which I don't know if she actually will manage to or not, but we'll have to see. not so much worried about Legends EA as whatever the Gen 10 games are, because you know those are all going to be on the Switch too. And I'm going to have a doozy of a time trying to save up $500 for a Switch 2. Alright, this should be the last one. For this round. Last one, let's check the last few, make sure I didn't miss anything. Like I did. Last batch of 100 for the day. Maybe I'll finally get lucky. Excuse me. Yes, I have 100 more fossils for you, and then more after I eventually get this shiny. There is a fly on my TV screen. Let's see if I can commit a tiny murder. Let's see if I can reach my fly spotter first. He moved. Dang it. I happen to be kind of awkward-footed because my toes still hurt. When I first started doing Nintendo Online, I did the, was it the $4 or so payments every 3 months? Then eventually I realized, like, dude, I can save up $20 in a year. Just do this once a year. My Pokemon Home comes out next month. I got an email about that yesterday. Your Pokemon Home, account renews next month. Okay, thank you. Find out if we can get Chin Pao tomorrow. Which I imagine we will. The shiny Pokemon events generally do pretty good. Are you using a tiny sandwich? I imagine you are. I will admit, I've not gone for anything of a specific size in Scarlet and Violet. Usually I just catch whatever I catch. I do have fun watching like Shiny Catherine's videos where she catches 200 giraffe or something, and looking for the biggest and the smallest ones. Might have to do me a size hunt one day just for fun. I don't know what it would be though. Because honestly, the closest I'd ever come to winning a Pokemon of a specific size was when Legends Arceus came out, and I wanted to get a Alpha Ursaluna for my team, which, you know, getting an Alpha Teddy Ursa or an Alpha Ursaring. Then I went and forgot to do it. Just completely, totally forgot. Found the area with the Teddy Ursa, caught me a Teddy Ursa, and that was the Teddy Ursa I evolved up into an Ursaluna to use in my playthrough. And the Punkaboo, but the Punkaboo sizes are an actual always there in-game thing before sizes were technically implemented. I have a feeling I'm gonna hate having to hunt for either 4 or 8 different Alpha Punkaboo and Gourgeist. Because I imagine each size will have its own Alpha equivalent. The only way I can tell the differences in the sizes of those is in their pictures in Pokemon Home. I know their cries are slightly different depending on size, but I could never quite tell them apart. I did love though that when they did was it the Hisuian Typhlosion raid? I don't remember if we got the Hisuians before the regular ones, but when they did the Typhlosion raid and it was a teensy Typhlosion, that was a fun little detail. Talking like alphas were their first big Pokemon, but it wasn't. It was totems. But you couldn't transfer totem-sized Pokemon into the other games and then keep their sizes. I don't know if you could transfer totem-sized Pokemon to the other games at all. But I do like the Pokemon sizes. Seems like it's going to be a thing that sticks around from now on. It's a fun little detail that adds just more character to the Pokemon world in general. Shift and feed around real fast. Took a step yesterday and one of the bones in my foot, I don't know if it quite popped or what, but it popped and it was like, oh, that felt kind of nice. Maybe I'll try and hunt me a giant. I'm trying to remember. The little fighting dragon. Maybe I'll try and find me a giant one of him for a giant, Jangmo-o? I still can't keep their names straight in my head. This is Komo-o. And I can't remember the middle stage, which is really dumb because I have one on my team. Aw. You're getting closer though. I mean, one size off is better than 2 or 3 sizes off. At least you're not having my luck. I don't feel bad. I think I lied to this person who was in my chat the other day. I think I told him I had 8 more Kanto shinies to do when I lied, and it's 10 because I forgot about Kangaskhan and Pinsir and Legend ZA. I was counting the fossils and then Articuno, Moltres, and Mewtwo. That way sometimes. Because on the fly has reappeared. I don't know if I got him or not. Yes. Okay. I don't know off the top of my head. I'll ponder on it while you're gone. Okay, that's fine. That works. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Yes, that will. Okay. But yeah, hunts be that way sometimes. Are you keeping track of numbers with the Moltres? I know I'm in for quite the trip whenever I get around to hunting for legendaries in here. Let's go, Pikachu. There's a small part of me that dreads it, but also a small part of me that kind of looks forward to it. No. Kind of the one good thing though about the Let's Go games is when it comes to hunts like these that don't require a chain, you can just turn your game off and keep hunting later. You don't have to keep it on and going for a chain. think I dread doing Dynamax dens more than any of the soft resetting I'm gonna have to do in Let's Go Pikachu or in Brilliant Diamond. I mean, I've seen people get like insanely lucky and get shiny legendaries their first 4 tries in a raid in Dynamax Adventures. But I've also seen people go like 4 or 5 months hunting a specific shiny in Dynamax Adventures. Dynamax Adventures can either be a blessing or a curse. And I will admit right off the bat, I am not necessarily the best at them. I mean, I've done okay in the few I've done, but I've also done like 10. You remember when Dynamax Adventures, when the Crown Tundra DLC released and just all the Poketubers doing Dynamax Adventures for months and months and months, going for the shiny legendaries. All the people who would get to Zygarde and it would just literally obliterate them. I don't remember if I have a shiny Zygarde from an event or not, so with a little bit of luck, that might be one I don't have to hunt. There's also still a small part of me hoping they do some shiny legendary releases for the 30th anniversary. Just to kind of help me out. I'm not saying they have to do all of them, but the less shiny legendaries I have to hunt for, the more grateful I'll be. I kind of missed the movie tie-in Pokemon, honestly. Me and my friend did the shiny legendary beast events for the Zoroark movie. I don't remember if we got all of them, but I think we got at least like 2 out of 3. Pokemon events now, the downloadable ones and stuff, are kind of funny. Because I know a lot of people complain, oh, we used to get shinies in Pokemon, and we still get shinies and stuff. But now we get the other stuff thrown into it, the sandwiches, the Herba Mystica, the outfits. When before it was just literally, if I'm not mistaken, more or less either an item tied to like a legendary Pokemon or something, or a shiny Pokemon. Curious to see how competitive Pokemon will be handed out this year. What they'll be exactly, because we've got things like Wolfies and Incineroar. And, what was it? The one dude's Arcanine, I think? And we've had a few others too. I don't generally always get them, but on occasion I will. Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if the Ash Hat Pikachus made a reappearance next year. I think I have almost all of those. I think I'm missing like one, maybe two. I'm a little surprised they haven't done a Captain Pikachu yet to tie in with Journeys, seeing how, you know, Ash isn't there anymore for an Ash Hat Pikachu. Need to place a Cult of Lamb. Stubborn little dude. We've only said hiya to each other 5,448 times now, dude. You should have so much information on Omanyte. I about called it Kabuto. You should have so much information on Omanyte. Oh my god. I went shiny hunting Hoothoot last night, and it had a Noibat outbreak on my screen as well. I didn't end up getting a shiny from it. I ended up going to bed a little early, but I was laughing because I'm still technically like in the middle of the Till Mask storyline. And it's nighttime before you go and do the stuff at the festival and meet Ogrepon and whatnot. So the clock isn't changing in Kitakami. But it is changing in Paldea. And a little chuckle over just story-induced permanent nighttime in one section. One of those things is like, you gotta wonder what the characters in these games think when you do this stuff. When it's nighttime for 4 weeks and the player character never sleeps. Because you never sleep. They're walking up to you and getting 9 million Poké dollars because they have a ton of treasures. Conspiracy theories in the Pokemon world have got to be wild AF. Still a little sad some of the Legends Arceus mythology ended up not put in the games. Like, I can totally, completely, utterly, and totally see why they did not. But my favorite story is still that Rapidash that used the It basically used the one guy to thin out the males in the herd and then kill that one human dude she didn't like. Alright, you're fine, Legion. Go take you a nap. I'm little over halfway finished with this batch of revivals, so I probably won't be another 15-20 minutes myself. You have a good nap and a good evening. Let's see if any of these remaining 44 Omanyte will do me the kindness of getting me out of this hell. I'm gonna go ahead and say no. I was right! Also, don't take me seriously. If I wanted to quit shiny hunting in this, I would quit shiny hunting in this game and go to hunt in another game. But like I've said before, this is also me working on my patience a little bit. So I am, in a sense, just doing this to myself. Pizza, we won't have to eat up the house. Like, Dad, we could get 2 pizza from the grocery store, and running the oven does not heat up the house near as much as cooking something on top of the stove does. And it's mostly the kitchen it heats up because there's very poor airflow in the kitchen. Uh-oh, the music's slowing down. But they do that so it's not as hard to transition into the next song. But every time that happens in a song and it slows down, I think of a music box about to stop. When the thing's not spinning as fast because, you know, the key is running out of rotation. Chance we could get this shiny today. I have a feeling I won't, though. As much as I've made comments about doing a bit of hunting off stream, I hate the idea of going, okay, I'll do a batch, and then 5 Pokemon into that batch, I find this shiny, and it's like, well, I could have done this tomorrow and gotten it. There's been hints that Mega Scolipede is one of the new Megas, and don't necessarily need it, but I would like Scolipede to be in this game because it's one of the Pokemon I'm considering doing on my team. Scolipede, but I've just never used it. This like might come from a piece of fan art I saw once of a person drawing a knight, and instead of having like a Rapidash or something as his mount, it was a Scolipede. I hope and pray just a little bit that if we get a Legends Unova, that it is very much medieval Pokemon. To an extent, I would love for the aesthetic to be there. So I would love to see the War of the Two Princes covered and get to see the original dragon before it splits into Reshiram, Kyurem, and Zekrom. It took me a moment. It's actually one of my favorite Pokemon fairy tales, is the War of the Two Brothers. And honestly, they could have you take a side easy enough on that story. Because all it would determine in the end was, you know, which legendary you fought. Kind of like how you choosing between Adamant and I'm sorry, I can't remember the Pearl girl's name. But how it had you choosing between the Diamond and Pearl clans in Legends Arceus to determine which of the legendaries you fought first, and then which one took on its origin form, you know, second. Iridia! There we go, Iridia. Excuse me. I would love more lore about the Burnt Tower and stuff too, in Johto. Because everybody wants to know what the actual Pokemon were that perished in that fire. I did like the person who did the Legends Celebi trailers. And he actually had them just be the beta versions of Entei, Raikou, and Suiku. I need to go back and rewatch those. Sorry, gotta reposition myself. My heart's going numb. Alright, 20 to go. Gives me 20 more chances for a shiny. 19 more chances for a shiny. Bah humbug, I'm gonna turn into Scrooge. And check to make sure my number's even. It is. And I know with Johto you could cover the time around the burn tower. I guess with Hoenn you could do around when Kyogre and Groudon fought for this first time. Assuming of course these would not be games set in the future like Legend CA, which is possible. Then Gen 4 we done did. Gen 5 would be the war between the two brothers. Gen 6 would be AZ's war, of course, which I almost wonder if we will find out more about that in Legend ZA. Maybe the A to Z tournament, or the Z to A tournament, or whatever the tournament is called, is their way of replicating his war in the modern times. Gen 7 would definitely would have something to do with the Ultra Beasts, and probably the first time they came through the wormholes and whatnot, before like kahunas were a thing, or maybe an official thing. Gen 8, if we got a Legends game for Gen 8, I kinda don't see us getting one for Gen 8, because anytime soon, unless they continue on with the Legend series after the third one, which I still kind of think this is a trilogy. It might not end up being. But Gen 8, they would definitely need to cover the Darkest Day. Give us the entire story, tie it all in with Calyrex. Calyrex tie in the Isle of Armor, tie in Zacian and Zamazenta, so on and so forth. Paldea, sadly, with as good as its storyline is, it is an excellent storyline, there's not really much legend-wise to go on other than Heath's adventure down into Area Zero. And I feel like that wouldn't make much of a game. Sorry, Heath. And do I want more information about his trip down into Area Zero? Yes. I do not think there would be enough there to do a game for. I'm sorry, Kill Mask was great. Indigo Disc was lacking, story-wise. I had a friend in my little Pokemon Discord group who finished with the Indigo Disc and stuff, and went and talked to Turo in the Crystal area in Kitakami. And she is so mad that no one reacts to you having Turo's Violet book. And she's also very mad we didn't get to read Briar's White book, which I agree with her there. I hate it when they give us a book in a Pokemon game and won't let us read it. But seeing how Scarlet and Violet are, of course, the more recent Pokemon games, we ain't gonna see anything regarding them and once their time is over in 6 or 7 months. We're not gonna see anything for them for like 14, 15 years. And I say 6 or 7 because it is Legend ZA falls into the Gen 9 category. So their time will officially be over when Gen 10 drops. I'm sure the last things for them will probably be shiny Maridon and Crydon event-wise. Unless they decide to do the Faithful 3 or Ogerpon and Rabago somehow. I feel like the Faithful 3 would probably be battle rewards like they did the legendary, the Galarian legendary birds. But they could prove me wrong. I kind of thought the Treasures of Ruin were going to be given the same treatment, but they ended up being raid Pokemon, which makes sense. I'm glad we get more of these. It's kind of weird that they're just doing them one after another instead of spreading them out over like a couple of months. Considering they have them interrupting the Suedo legendary 7-star raids, but with Pokemon they can do whatever they want. It wouldn't surprise me if we get 5-star Gimmighoul raids back again soon. It's probably about time for them to do another round of the Walking Wake and Iron Leaves. So sad we couldn't shiny hunt those in the wild. Because look, I'm not gonna lie, I had been hoping that the area under Area 0 was going to be something almost Journey to the Center of the Earthish. And we were gonna get a nice, decent sized biome, not necessarily Kitakami size or anything, but something decent sized. And we were gonna have a handful of other Pokemon we could hunt down there. The Corbink and stuff, yes. But a bunch of like underground Pokemon, and that Walking Wake, Gouging Fire, Raging Thunder, Roaring Thunder, whichever one it is, we're all gonna be down there and be huntable and be shiny. They were not, sadly. Neither were the Paradox Swords. Sadly. But I was hoping we'd be able to hunt them all, but we just couldn't. They'll probably be unlocked some way or another eventually. Everything is shiny eventually in Pokemon. And it'll probably be through Pokemon Go. Yeah. I don't shiny hunt in Pokemon Go. I don't play Pokemon Go. I'm not in a good enough area to play Pokemon Go. I can't go to like one of the local parks and walk around and spend like 30 Pokestops or anything. Yeah, my area just is not very populated Pokestop wise. A bad thing about small towns. Alright, that's my last one. Last minute shiny. Please. Nope. Last. Hey, come here. I'll pet Sakura for a moment. Oh, never mind. Last one. Last one. Alright, that'll be it for today. I will be back tomorrow to do another 300. Maybe I'll get lucky then. This hunt is taking forever. But I will be back tomorrow, same time, same place. Thank you guys for stopping in and joining me. And thank you for chatting with me. As always, Legion, it's always a pleasure. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye. I gotta go do dishes.